thinking it would be a little dicey. Both of us were absent from dinner. We went back early. Yeah. It's still early in the day. It would have been nice to have fun together for a little while longer. Yeah, more fun at the amusement park. But we have to go back early for dinner. It was somewhat disappointing, but the date itself was very satisfying.
まだ時間は大丈夫ですよね。まさやくん、ちょっと付き合ってもらいたいところがあるのですが。
Oh, somewhere you would like me to accompany you? Sure. Where?
本屋さんです。
Oh, bookstore. On that note, we headed for the large bookshop in front of the station.
前にも言いましたよね。自分の将来をどうするつもりであるか。今は白紙の状態であると。
Yep, so I nodded. Marika-san's original plan was to find employment at Vincennes, and then eventually joining the board of directors. However, she was now giving some serious thought towards her future. So you're like going to the bookshop to buy some books to read?
まだ時間があるとはいえ、あまりのんびりはできません。そこで本でも読んでみようかと思いまして。
Okay, that's something nice, you know, that you're thinking about the future. Yeah, that sounds nice. I figured it would be difficult to pick something out if we stayed together, so we split up inside the shop. The store was 6 stories. Oh, seriously? 6 stories? This bookshop 6 stories? That's quite a lot. So we could kill plenty of time just looking around haphazardly. Okay. Yeah, I think I've never mentioned this before, but I noticed that, you know, in the whole of this Princess Evangile game, right, they keep mentioning email when really it's text messaging. Yeah, not email, you know. Yeah, I mean, because in Japan they call it email or mail, but it's actually, you know, text messaging. So yeah, got it. Marika-san was carrying a rather large bag by the time we left the bookstore. You sure bought a lot.
ちょっと関係のないのまで買ったので。
Well, and not entirely relevant, like what? Like magazines, you know, that font. Want me to carry that for you?
いいです。これは私が。
Oh, you're blushing. Suspicious. Marika-san shook her head. Her face completely flushed bright red. The bus was as uninhabited as ever. When I took my seat, a pleasant fatigue encased my whole body. Was it the rocking sensation of riding a bus that made it feel like your fatigue rose to the surface? Phew! I peaked. Oh, Marika seemed sleepy too, judging from her voice. Marika-san looked a little sleepy herself. Yeah, me too.
以前は夏休みといってもさほどすることもなかったのだけど、今年は終わるのが名残惜しい気が。
Yeah, time flies, right? Oh, but I haven't gotten very far on my homework since I've been playing around the whole time. So, could you help me with homework, Marika?
そういえば私も。では明日からは宿題も進めましょうか。
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's. We exchanged small talk for some time, but gradually the lulls in our conversation grew longer. When I glanced over at the now quiet Marika-san, I could see that she was quietly breathing in her sleep or sleeping. Whoa, cute. Yeah, definitely cute. I suspected she had woken up early to make those lunch boxes for us. It must have taken quite a bit of work. I doubted it was something you could just whip together quickly. Yes, it takes a lot of heart to prepare bentos, you know, lunch boxes. Marika-san, arigato. Thank you, I whispered softly. Huh? What? Her bag from the bookstore suddenly opened a little, and I could make out the name on the front. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what those are? It was a huge magazine with some sort of flashy cover. Oh. This couldn't have something to do with occupation, could it? I wonder what it is. I knew I shouldn't, but I squinted hard at it. It's to please your boyfriend. Marika-san's arm was covering the rest. I'll just pretend I didn't see this. Yeah. Wakey, Marika.
失礼。
No worries. You were sound asleep on the bus, huh?
もう起こしてくれればよかったのに。
But you look so cute while you were sleeping. I figured you must have been exhausted. Not just from us going out to have fun, but from making our lunch boxes.
マサヤ君は私のことは何でもお見通しなんですね。
Yeah, that goes to show that I know you very well. I just had a hunch. That's all. I smiled and shook my head. Okay, Marika-san. You can go on ahead.
ではまた後で。ごきげんよう。
Alright, go kigenyo. See ya. Oh crap, I left the bike behind. Oh yeah, I completely forgotten about it since I wanted to ride the bus together. No way around it. I guess I'll go pick it up later. Oh, I hope that bike won't be a giveaway of our relationship. But anyway, we come to July 28th. That is the day of the summer festival. Are we going to the summer festival? From the looks of it, I'm not sure. We have to find out. I mean, in Ruriko's route, we didn't get to go to the summer festival. So, as we made progress on our homework and went on our scheduled dates, summer vacation was quickly approaching its end. Today there was a summer festival the next town over. Oh, so we are going to the summer festival. Great! Because it's kind of too bad that we didn't get to go to the summer festival in Ruriko's route, so we decided to meet up in front of the station like usual and go together.
ごきげんよ
Hello! Good afternoon.
う。なんだかすっかり慣れてしまいましたね。こうして待ち合わせをすること。
Yeah, rendezvous. But it's just missing something. Where is the kiss? I'm waiting for that kiss, you know? I know they have confessed and all that, but where's the kiss? It does. There was about a 20-minute wait until the next train, so we took a seat on an open bench.
夏祭りも久しぶりです。マサヤ君は知ってるかしら。学校のそばに神社があったことを。
Yep, I know about that shrine. It's called Mitsurugi Shrine, and it collapsed due to a fire. Oh yes.
以前はそこで夏祭りが開催されていたのですが、事件があって神社自体がなくなってしまって。
I've heard that, now that you mention it.
夏祭りはそれ以来です。楽しみ。
Alright, me too. Yeah, see? I totally read Masaya's mind, me too.
それにしても今年の夏休みはあっという間でした。もう終わりだなんて。
Yeah. That just showed how fulfilling it had been. We had gone out together and had fun at all sorts of places, karaoke included of course. Thanks to Marika-san, I was able to finish a majority of my summer homework.
2学期が始まってしまえばこんな風に変装したところで意味はありません。それが残念ですね。
Well, until the winter vacation at least. Well, I bet you will miss wearing the cap and those red glasses, right? Yeah. Yeah, you said it. I wouldn't go so far as to say I wanted to flirt, even if it was in public, but having to hide our relationship did make me feel kind of lonely. Yeah, we should just reveal it to the rest and explain things, just like how we did, you know, back during that vote period at the cathedral, where we clarified that no, we didn't rape Marika. Yeah, I feel we can do the same again. Yeah. I guess it's about time we got going. Okay, yeah, the summer festival. As we passed through the shrine arch, Marika-san squinted her eyes happily.
いいものですよね。夏祭りのこの独特の雰囲気って。
Oh, Marika removed her glasses and cap. Okay, yeah, it's just as busy as the amusement park, but they both feel totally different. I wonder if it's because of those, I asked, pointing at the stands.
美味しそうですね。
You have the takoyaki and the kakigori, which is shaved ice. This is shaved ice on the left hand side. This is takoyaki. Yeah, this is the yo-yo tsuri, which is the fishing with the yo-yo. Yeah, and want some cotton candy?
普段は外で物を食べるということはしませんが、けどせっかくですものね。
Well, it's a special occasion for us always. Like every day is a special occasion between the two of us. Now we're talking. Here, for you.
ありがとう。
It's been ages since I've had cotton candy too. I thought it might be too sweet, but it's pretty good.
本当美味しいです。
Marika gets a taste of the cotton candy too. Marika-san took a huge bite with delight. This is a refreshing sight. We had never just splurged on sweets before, even on our dates. I thought of it as another charming sight to such a refined, high-class girl. When we finished eating, we took our time walking around the grounds.
いろいろあって楽しそう。まさやくん、一つ一つやっていきましょうよ。
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. So, 1 hour after Masaya and Marika's departure. Oh, we're going to a different perspective. Oh, something tells me someone's going to find out. 1 hour after Masaya and Marika's departure.
ほんとごめんなさいね、みんな。まさかヒールが外れるなんて。
Oh no, it's these 4 girls from the White Lily Society. They're gonna see Marika and Masaya. Shit. Oh no. Let's just hope they keep a secret when they do see us. Yeah.
いいえ、まだまだ始まったばかりでしょうし。
Yeah, they're going to the summer festival as well. Oh no.
そうそう。こんな時にマサヤさんがいてくれれば、その場でパパッと直してくれたかもしれませんが。
Fix what up? Wait, hold on. Oh, you mean Ayaka's heel? The shoes? Okay.
いくら彼が器用でも、それは無理でしょ。
Oh, you never know Ayaka Masaya is multi-talented.
でもせっかく誘ってあげたのにな。あいつ、夏祭りまでパスして何してるんだろう。
Well, Marika, that's what's important. More important than you girls. Uh-oh. We're gonna meet them, totally.
マサヤくん、さすが。
Huh? Oh, I was doing target practice. This was Marika-san's first time trying this, so all her bullets missed, but I managed to hit the target with my last shot. Phew! Just as I lowered my gun, I spotted some familiar faces on the festival grounds and nearly dropped the gun. Oh, Marika-san. Everyone is here.
みんな？
You know, the White Lily Society girls? I put the gun back and grabbed her hand. Oh, hey! What for your prize? No thank you. We're okay. I quickly replied before running off to a corner away from the store.
マサヤくん、急にどうしたの？
Marika-san followed along, nearly stumbling as she went. Oh, and into the woods? Okay. After disappearing into the trees surrounding the grounds and hiding ourselves in the brush, I took in a heavy breath. I everyone from the White Lily Society showed up.
まあ、本当？うちの人たちが夏祭りに来るなんて。
Yeah, so Chio had invited us to hang out with them, but I turned her down before hearing any of the details. I should have given the possibility of running into them some more thought, given that this was an annual event. Is it that unusual?
ええ、少し。でも、リセならあまり気にしないのかしら。
Yeah, I don't think we should worry. We should just, tell them our relationship. Marika-san said she should be fine at the venue and took off her glasses. That definitely confused me. Yeah, I do think it's probably okay to let Rise-san and the others know about us. Yeah, just as long as they don't reveal to the rest, but I'm sure they are trustworthy. I was running before I knew it, so you could say I had done it on reflex. Here we go. We're gonna confess our relationship. Right there and then, we peeked out onto the grounds, still practically embracing each other. Wait! What? Masaya, wait. I was so focused on hiding ourselves that I hadn't noticed at all. Huh? Marika-san seemed to realize it at the same time. She was quickly turning red from the neck up. Oh, you mean like we're hugging each other? And that's why we're blushing? Oh yes, that it is. Oh no, this music. Wait, are we seriously going to a sex scene here? This is totally out of the blue, if this is really the case. But well, the fact is that we are hugging, yes, each other. Our eyes, which had been so focused on the grounds until a moment ago, were now pointed at each other's faces. Now we haven't kissed yet, right? So this is the perfect moment. Wow, so soft. We had had a few instances of mild physical contact before, but we had never nestled this closely together. The feeling of her hefty bare breasts pressed against my chest made me gasp. Her eyes wavered with confusion. My sense of reason appeared to be blown away at the very instant I saw those eyes of hers. The next thing I knew, I was hugging her soft body. Oh, Marika-san! And then I leaned in for a kiss. What? Marika, why? Why? She pushed me with surprising force and I took a couple of steps back. Why? Marika, why did you hit me back? Oh no, it's those reflexes. Maybe she's not ready to accept me. No, don't, Marika. Compared to before, we kept what felt like a sizable distance between us and simply stood there, petrified. Her face was incredibly pale, her lips trembling ever so slightly. I messed up. Regret began to slowly bubble up inside me, and it looks like Marika's crying. I'm sorry, Marika-san, Hey, why you run away? I reached out to her, but Futali grabbed nothing but air. Dazed, I turned to face the grounds, but I had lost sight of her. She quickly disappeared into the sea of people. Damn! Oh my god, that was unexpected. That really took a turn for the worse. Looks like Marika wasn't exactly ready to accept us yet, physically. See, when we actually went for the kiss, she no! So, she wasn't prepared at all. But, yeah, we can also say it's kind of like Masaya's fault because he kind of pushed for it. Yeah, so...
どうかしました？いや、なんか今マリパらしき人が のすごい勢いで走っていたような気がしたんだけど。
No, Ayaka, it's just your imagination, alright?
マリカ様？まさかマリカ様がこんなところにいるはずないと思いますけど。そうよね。しかも走っていたんですか？ものすごい勢いで。うん、それは確か。ではますます考えられませんよね。体育の時を除いて走るはずがありませんから。
Doesn't mean she can't run, Ruriko.
バンセンヌに来た時最初に驚いたのがそれなのよね。
And you know why? Because of Masaya. By the way, if I ran after her now, I should be able to catch up to her. But the reason I didn't do that I couldn't do that, was because I felt like giving it a minute myself. I was ashamed to face her. Well, I guess that would be an exaggeration, but still, I should have been a little more considerate. Yeah. Oh well. How are we going to mend this? As we come to the halfway point of chapter 3. Damn it. Alright, Kamyogi, what are we gonna do? We have to apologize first things first. We still had 3 days of vacation left following the festival, but Marika-san stayed put in her room, saying she wasn't feeling well. The new term started, and even though I occasionally spotted her walking around the school building, I hadn't had a chance to talk to her yet. Naturally, I had to be wary of the eyes of those around us. I should have gone to see her after school, but I couldn't find the courage to do so. Why? She hadn't tried to contact me either. And you should be the one to apologize, Masaya. Like really. As this continued, a week passed. Well, I'm seeing drama. This is the first time we see drama. Yeah, in Marika's route. I mean, in Ruriko's route, there's probably a bit of drama too, like with regard to getting the parents to accept Masaya. But this one is really drama. Yeah. Oh no.
では今日の会合はこれで終わりにします。
I think this calls for a situation where we need the White Lily Society's help. I think so.
マサヤさん、このところ元気がないように見えるけど、まだ休みの感覚が体から抜けないの？
No, it's not that, we say. No, that isn't it. Maybe you should tell her the truth? I can't keep putting this off forever, can I? Of course not, Masaya. Do you want Marika? Having finally made up my mind, I left the room. I skipped dinner, but I felt so uneasy anyway that I didn't feel very hungry. This was very unusual. It might even be the first time in my entire life. No matter what happened, I always had a healthy appetite. Not to brag or anything, but I had always had a cast iron stomach. Well, this is the first time I've ever truly fallen in love with someone too. It wouldn't be strange for something that I had never experienced before to affect me to such an extent. I think we can also ask for Mitsuki's help, since Mitsuki is the closest to Marika, right? Yeah. Oh? Maybe she isn't here. A thought just came across my mind that maybe it could have a second happening of the clock tower thingy. But no, I hope that's not the case. I hope it's not the clock tower thingy again, because that would be really disastrous. If this were an ordinary home, there wouldn't be anything strange about it. But things were different in Vincennes. She had nowhere else to go. Yeah, let's just hope it's not the clock tower thingy again. Deja vu? No.
マリカ様？さあ、今日は見ていないけど。
Oh no. I see. Got it. Thank you.
あ、まさやさん、ちょっと。ずっと気になっていたんだけど、あなたとマリカ様、付き合っているの？
Yes. Masaya-san, you should tell Mitsuki. You really should.
なんでわかったんだっていう顔ね。
Okay. No.
いいのよ。だって私は相談を受けたんだから。
Yeah. Oh, you have? Now that she mentioned it, Marika-san had said Mitsuki-san's name a couple of times. Yeah, actually we are dating. But this is...
わかってる。これでしょ？
What is? I started to say as she held her index finger up to her lips.
でも恋人同士の割には私にどこにいるんだなんて聞いてくるのね。
Yeah, because something happened.
詳しくは聞かないけれど、寮にいないなら、そうね、マリア館にいるんじゃないかしら。
Maria Hall. Oh, I see. I'll try going there then. Thank you.
どういたしまして。
Okay. Although I did it frequently over vacation, I didn't go outside at night once school started. Walking around in this place alone after sunset felt kind of odd. Over vacation. Okay. That definitely wouldn't have been the case if I had Marika-san by my side. There was no way she hated me now. I think it's more like she's confused, her feelings are now in a real mess. I was sure she was just having a hard time facing me too. That had to be it. I should have gone to see her sooner. It was a bit late for this, but I regretted it. Oh, whose voice is that? Oh, okay. Thank goodness. When I asked Mitsuki-san, she said you might be here. I missed you, Marika-san. Luckily, it isn't the clock tower incident. I don't know why I got a deja vu feeling, bad feeling, but yeah, okay, it turns out it's not the case. Her face was stiff for a short while, but her expression eventually softened, and she offered me a seat. I put my hands on the table and bowed my head. I am sorry for what happened at the summer festival. I didn't mean to get so pushy.
謝らないでください。あなたは悪くない。悪いのは私で。
Maybe first things first is we must try to understand why she freaked out. Even though we kind of have an inkling of why she freaked out. When I looked up, her head was hung low, and she had a pained expression on her face.
あんな風に拒絶してしまって、私、合わせる顔がなくて。
I felt the same way. I wasn't really worried about you rejecting it. You don't like what you don't like. It's not like you can help it or anything.
そうではないんです。私、決して嫌ではなくて。それどころかむしろ、マサヤ君に求められて嬉しいくらいで。
Okay, so why? In that case, what was with her reaction back then? Were you surprised? We were outside and all?
そういうわけでもなくて。きちんと説明します。ちょっと場所を変えませんか？
It probably has something to do with her past again or something. Okay, we're going elsewhere? Sure, of course. Oh, to the cathedral. Okay. We headed for the uninhabited cathedral, then sat down side by side. Marika-san didn't say a single word the whole way here, and now that we had settled in, she was still silent. Given how things were going, I found myself with the dull thought that it was just like I had just gotten wrapped up in one of those 7 wonders of the Academy. Oh, does the Academy have 7 wonders? I didn't remember reading that in the original, but anyway. The ghosts of men and women said to appear in the cathedral at night. This reminds me of the ending of Ayaka's scene, Ayaka's route, where the headmistress, appeared at this cathedral, and then we have Ayaka acting as Ayaka's so-called mother, not the real mother, and Rise acting as her mother. So they act basically, but then again, those aren't ghosts. So, but it kind of reminds me of that scene. Not that there was any harm in simply sitting here quietly.
ねえ、マサヤくん。
Yes?
私のことまだ好き？
Of course, Marika, of course. What do you mean still? I've always liked you.
それを聞いて安心しました。
To tell you the truth, I was a bit more worried than I let on. But I told myself there was no way you would hate me.
もちろんです。
Marika-san put her hands on my arm and drew in close.
私、マサヤくんが好き。愛しています。
I tried to respond and confess my feelings, but only my lips moved. I couldn't vocalize it.
こんなことを口にするのはとても恥ずかしいのですが、思い切って言います。
Okay, you made up your mind to say it? Yeah?
私ね、マサヤくんと、
You have imagined what? By the way, in Japanese, he said something like Masaya. So actually, what she's trying to say is, I want to do something with Masaya. Yeah, that's what the Japanese actually sort of saying.
成功をするところを想像したことがあって。
See what I mean? Courting each other? Shouldn't we wait until after we graduate?
そこまで待つんですか？
No, of course not. I mean, just look at the other girls. We already did it before we graduate. Huh? We didn't seem to be on the same page. Oh, do you mean having sex? Yes, that's what she meant, Masaya. I don't know what you're thinking, Masaya. Her face suddenly turned bright red. It seemed to be because I was right, not because my comment had embarrassed her. Marika-san, imagine us having sex. Huh. If I thought about it, it was only natural. We were young men and women after all. A part of me was surprised that the prim and proper Marika-san had thought of us having sex. And in spite of our serious conversation, my heart was racing. Well, it's only a matter of time anyway.
それでですね、私、想像はしたのですが、なんだか実感が乏しくて、経験がないから実感もないのだろうと、最初はそう思ったのですが。
That wasn't it? She didn't answer right away and looked over at the altar.
私、結婚は大学を卒業してからと考えていました。
I mean, there's this kind of concept where, it's better to do sex after you get married rather than before. Yeah, there are people who believe in that, no? Yeah, so there's the thing about premarital sex and marital sex, or rather post-marital sex. So, I mean, it depends on people's choices. So, I mean, premarital sex isn't anything wrong as long as you are responsible and all that thing. yeah, as long as you practice, you be responsible and don't do it to such an extent that you accidentally cause the girl to get pregnant and that sort of thing. Be responsible. Yeah.
それは漠然とした考えではなくて、まさに人生の青写真だったのです。
Blueprint. This was all so sudden that I couldn't quite see where this conversation was going, but I kept quiet and nodded.
卒業後はヴァンセンヌに就職するというのが以前の考えでしたから、そうなると男性と知り合う機会もないことになります。
Makes sense.
私は4年生くらいから、まあ別に焦ることもないので就職してからでもいいのですが。
But now it's different, right?
お見合いでもして人生の伴侶を見つけよう、そう考えていたわけです。
That was a blueprint for life, huh? But when you meet the love of your life, it's a different story. Yeah, unless you meet the love of your life, then yeah, you have to do all these marriage interviews. At least for Marika anyway. But now that you've met the love of your life, it's a different story altogether. She had said something like that before, hadn't she? She had never considered the possibility, even in her wildest dreams, that she would date a boy while in school. It probably wasn't just a timing issue for her. Finding a romantic partner, and not one through a marriage interview, for her, that should have come as a surprise.
いい人が見つかって相手も望んでくれるなら婚約をして結納を交わし、晴れて式を挙げて、そして初夜を迎える、そんな風な人生を思い描いていたんです。
She finally circled back around to the previous topic, to which I questioned, and
私に彼氏ができる、それは意外なことではありましたが、あなたは確かにここにいる。
She gently squeezed my arm as she spoke.
確固とした実在感。だからすぐに違和感は消えましたが、成功となるとそうもいかなくて。
Well, that's understandable because it's a new thing and well, I mean sex is good and all, but first things first is we must respect the opposite party, right? Yeah, that's the first and foremost important thing. Now I got it. I could finally see where this was going. The point being, you thought you wouldn't be having intercourse until far into the future? She blushed and nodded. Now it makes sense. The lust I had felt had likely gotten the better of me, but even I knew it would take some courage once the time came. I knew how I felt, but how did someone as pure and sophisticated as Marika-san feel? That wasn't all there was to it either. Her entire life had been mapped out for her ever since she was under her grandmother's influence. Yeah, like her whole life was planned. To her, that and her grandmother's word were absolute, which was why she found herself feeling so hesitant now.
あまり意識がないせいだろうかと、その手の本を買ってみました。彼氏を喜ばせるためのテクニック。
I see, techniques to please your boyfriend. That includes sex, right? Of course.
一石二鳥かと思って。
Blushing, I scratched at my cheek.
まあ、いろいろ知識は増えた気がするのですけれど。
I'm sure you did, Marika, I'm sure.
それでもやはり自分がそれをするという実感がどうしても湧かなくて、それであの時思わず拒絶してしまったんです。
Yeah, it's because it's totally foreign to her, so that's why she accidentally rejected Masaya. I see. At least we understand now. Now that everything had been made clear, I let out a sigh of relief. I'm hungry. Actually, I'm also hungry right now. Yeah, personally. And then my stomach started to growl. Yes, can you cook something for me, Marika? Yeah, I haven't eaten dinner yet. Okay, hold on. Alright. I made up my mind to come see you today. And when I did, I didn't really have much of an appetite. But now, it's different. Oh, that's right. Our stomachs had been grumbling while we were talking too. Now that we had some peace of mind, our stomachs quickly found their appetite again. Yep. Very true. If this were the lower world, then we could at least stop by a convenience shop or ramen shop. Yeah? Huh? You have food lying around? Marika-san grabbed her bag and pulled out a package of calorie-made chocolate flavor or some kind of chocolate bar. Oh. Oh yes. Thank you. Alright, so we finished eating in no time and got back on topic. Marika-san, about what we were talking about before, I don't think there's any need for us to rush things. I mean, what we need to be sure of is that both of us need to be comfortable. So if you're not comfortable, I can wait. Right? Yeah. I believe we can wait until it does feel real to you. And once it does, we... Well, I can't deny that. Yes, I do want you. Of course I do. I nodded. My heart goes crazy whenever I'm talking to you, Marika-san. I think it must be because I love you, which is why I want to do it. Marika nodded twice. Marika-san nodded a few times, her face freed. Really? Marika, you up for it? She told me with a frail voice, as she grew increasingly redder. Oh. I gulped hard. I want to do it! That desire grew within me all at once, but I knew it would result in a repeat of what happened at the festival if I pressed her now. Yeah, not now, maybe when we come to the bit, when we get the acceptance of Marika's acceptance. Flustered? I guess even she believed she couldn't wait that long. Yeah, we still... I mean Marika is in her 3rd year, right? And Masaya is in his 2nd year. So it's like, if we're going to wait until after we graduate, that's going to be very long because Masaya still has 2 years. That means waiting for 2 years. Yeah, we can't wait that long. That made me very happy in and of itself. Still, what should I do exactly? Should I try drawing in close again, or... You thinking about something? What sort of something? Oh, you have something in mind for sex? Okay. She covered her face with both hands, as if trying to contain her embarrassment. Her well-formed ears were bright red. It was a ridiculously cute look for her. Ooh, What is she thinking about? I have been gulping and gulping since earlier, but it didn't have anything to do with my hunger. Okay, I'll give you time. You can surprise me all you want, Marika. After she dropped her hands, Marika-san let out a voluptuous sigh, whether she was aware of it or not. Then she looked up at me with glistening eyes.
Masaya-kun, 少しだけ待ってくださいね。
Of course, Marika. Anytime for you. Yeah, understood. I still wasn't entirely clear on what I was waiting for, but I nodded my head 2 or 3 times. Okay. After we finished talking, we decided to head back to the dorm. We looked much calmer than when I first arrived at the cathedral.
それにしても、私が性のことを気にするようになるなんて。
Well, that's good for you, isn't it, Marika?
それもまた思ったこともなかった。
You definitely do seem that way. You can be such a serious person.
ええ、それは否定しませんが、ただ一番大きなことは、私が男子を愛したことがなかった。それに尽きると思うんです。
That one thing? Yeah.
好きな人と一つになりたい。それはきっと自然な感情だと思いますし、
Oh, okay.
だから私はもしかしたらあなたと出会わなかったら、そんなことも知らないまま大人になっていたのかしら。
Which is why, you know, changing Vincennes into a co-ed school is a good thing, right? Because, yeah, that's one of the reasons why it's a good thing. It was at that moment, just as the dorm lights came into view, when Marika-san tugged on my arm and whispered in my ear.
改めて気持ちを言わせてください。
Oh, please do, Marika.
私、まさやくんが大好きです。
Hi. こちらこそ. I love you too, Marika. When she pulled away, she smiled sweetly at me with a flushed face. I hugged her. It was a similar gesture to what we did at the summer festival, but the one difference was that I did it because I wanted to. I love you too. And this time I was able to say that for real, yeah, genuinely from the bottom of our heart.